This video looks at evidence linked to my mother's death. Okay, let's go. It's a copy of the actual ambulance log, the call from my mother. You see, it says that on Friday, May 8th, 1964. That's the date that this was published. But the rescue squad is from the day before, so that would have been Thursday, May 7th. Okay, that's why it says yesterday. You stroll down there, and at 7:07 p.m., an ambulance was called at 1008 Washington Street for Elizabeth Lipscomb of 1514 Forest Avenue. It says that she fell down some stairs, head injury, okay? Follow this. On Monday, May 11th, the Toledo Blade newspaper published my mother's obituary, okay, on page 16. Monday, May 11th on page 16. And according to the newspaper, the ambulance was called at 1008 Washington Street, okay? And according to the newspaper, the body is already at the funeral home. The body is in the Dale mortuary, okay? So the body is already at the funeral home by Monday, May 11th, 2 days after her death, okay? Let's look at the death certificate. The death certificate says my mother died on May 9th, 1964, okay? The coroner wrote that the injury that led to her death happened at her home, okay? That's 1514 Forest Avenue, okay? He says it happened at her home. And he wrote, reportedly fell downstairs, striking back of head, fracturing skull, okay? And Dale Funeral Home in Toledo, Ohio, allegedly buried my mother, she wasn't cremated, on May 18th, 1964. Clarence Dale was the director of Dale Funeral Home at this time, okay? The death certificate was filed May 15th, 1964, and she's supposed to have been buried 3 days later, okay? Follow this. Let's look at Dale Funeral Home. Dale Funeral Home microfilm funerals that they did from 1912 to 1994, okay? And they sold copies to libraries around the nation, okay? My mother's receipt should have been on roll 6, okay? I went to Dale Funeral Home in Toledo, Ohio, Nebraska. They gave me the book. There's no record of any receipt, okay? You see receipt number 1909? And they actually wrote it out. 1910 was for my mother, but they don't have the actual receipt. 1911 is there, 1909, but it says page missing for my mother. In other words, you don't have a receipt. You can't prove that anyone paid for the service. Stay tuned in the next video for more evidence.